answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Adjusted with Luminous. Man in arms with Ansi haunted. Yeah, at least I got my trinkets back, which is nice. So I'm guessing you're gonna have to fight the Shrieker every single time when you wipe like this. Not flying horror, huh? Well, for sure I gotta go put Senkai and Elu away to get some stress relief. Right, Blade's still recovering as well. Fetch more pillows. What is this? More speed and damage if torches below 60. Huh. Alright, I guess that's for round 2. Oh my god, I don't want to do this, man. How do people beat this game? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my best occultist since he has all this. Who's a good position for? Or if it's time to bring in Skylark. I guess we could get a Mark team going. No, actually, no. Not an Arbalist or Musket, no. I need people that work in every single position possible. I might just do a mostly melee Highwayman build too. Rip the Unerring for damage skills, or range skills. Pistol shot would be nice, but it's unreliable when we'll get that off. I mean, although unless I can root Wicked Slice. Hey Snowy, how are you doing? Actually with Repose, actually between the two, I guess this is a bit too redundant. So in case we do get that mark off when we need it, we could use this. How am I doing? Well, we finished the Crimson Court DLC. Well, mostly, apparently, because apparently there's some optional bosses to claim some unique trinkets and stuff, but I'm not gonna bother with that, at least for now. And earlier we had a full party wipe in the Darkest Dungeon. Oh my god, that dungeon is dirty. Oh my god. That dungeon is evil. Yeah, like, I failed the DPS race, and apparently Vestals aren't always the best thing to bring in, apparently. Especially when I keep getting shuffled to the front and I can't do anything. That, and in hindsight, maybe I should have had, like, proper frontline skills for that kind of fight. Also, yeah, like, apparently, yeah, I don't really see any stealth units in the Darkest Dungeon now. It's because I thought that, you know, with all the DLCs and everything, like, I thought there would be something that would be stealth, but yeah, I guess not. Okay, but who's gonna be the fourth here? Unless I want to bring in Patchy, but no, I would need more raw damage. Yeah, I guess I would just bring in this team. I wanted to wait on this Highwayman in particular, but I mean, the Shuffling Horror is gonna be this bad. Although, how am I gonna deal with? No, wait. How am I gonna deal with the defensive growth? Oh, wait. No, what am I thinking? This is a Swine God situation. Don't kill the ad. I was like, huh, why is there a priest guy back there? Let me take care of him first before he does anything more. Oh god. Although with the defensive growth, it doesn't do damage directly compared to having two attackers with the Shuffling Horror and the priest if I just let the two be. I don't know. Because it's either you try letting the priest live and live with two attackers constantly shuffling you, bleeding you, stressing you, or you deal with just the Shuffling Horror and what was it? You deal with the Shuffling Horror and the defensive growth, which can constantly guard and grant really ridiculous buffs with accuracy and crit up, among other things. And if you don't kill the corpse right away, then it revives instantly. So, I don't know. Like, maybe I shouldn't bring in the Highwayman. Hey, Summer. How's everything going? Well, I kind of just mentioned it already, but finished the Crimson Court main boss and Darkest Dungeon. We team wiped. First team wipe of the playthrough. So right now I'm trying to decide on what's my second team to go into the Darkest Dungeon. Because I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to replace one of the two right here with the Grave Robber or the Highwayman and add in a Shield Breaker. Like, I'm thinking of adding in Cavalier, but I don't know. Maybe I'll bring in this setup, maybe? Team wipe? Who died? A lot of people ripped. So starting from the Shoebreaker here, unnamed by anyone else, we also lost Solomon and Seraph, and we also lost our Vestal here with some good stuff too. Like, the problem with this team comp was that the Vestal kept getting in the way every single time the party shuffled, and I didn't have any any frontline skills, because I kept the same usual skill set here because I thought that in the Darkest Dungeon there would be some encounter with a stealth unit, but we haven't seen any. But yeah, with Seraph, like, there's no room to stress heal at all. It's a DPS race from the very moment you set foot in the dungeon. Like, you cannot afford a single turn to even think about recovering stress, because everything has such a high accuracy rate, and like, accuracy, bleed, and stress rate. You can't let battles go on for too long. And then eventually, like, I couldn't handle it anymore, and everyone just kept dying to heart attacks or bleeds or something like that. Also, I picked the wrong skills as well, because like, I wasn't sure what, because I went to that fight blind. I didn't know what kind of skills to swap around for and anything, and all that. I think I'll just stick with this setup and try. Man-at-Arms. Wait a second. Where's my shield? Ah, here it is. Actually, no, you wouldn't take the shield because of the shuffling horror. Okay, I'll take the old unit standard. Man, like, if I could find the last part of the Highwayman set, I mean, look at this. 45% virtue chance. I would love to have that. But we can't. Also, bleed is a problem too. Maybe I'll go take bleed resist, because bleed, I didn't realize, or I wouldn't think that they would be bleeding like so much in every single encounter. What did the shuffling horror have again? Bleed, stress, shuffle. I wonder if I should bring in an Ancestor's Charm, because I need my turn ones, like, on the way to the dungeon. Accuracy and protection. Debuff, resist, stun, beat up. I'm actually not going to take the Tempting Goblet, although, actually, no, that would reduce it to 20% virtue chance, but don't really want to bank on 20% should stuff happen, because the 25% stress would get me to affliction status that much faster. Maybe just the Overture box would be a safer bet. I'll probably take these. Actually, I might consider taking Martyr Seal here. Suffering. I wonder if I should just take the Guardian Shield anyways, like, on the way to the boss. Probably be a bad idea, but... I mean, like, the worst, or one of the worst parts of this quest is just getting to the boss. So how, oh, whoops.
In time, you will know
How are
the
we
tragic
doing
extent
on
of my
stuff?
failings.
Anything neat? They're all just uncommon garbage. Okay, so as for your skills here, because we might see you end up in a frontline soon. Although I guess I can just take this for the time being and wait for the shuffling horror. Although no, people could get shifted around though. And we do need everything, but we need the debuff chance because we have no way of raising everyone's accuracy reliably. Well, I mean we have this, but one or the other. I'll level up those skills before I forget. Oh wait, let me go to the treatment ward. Because I can also try to lock in some stuff. For stress, low HP, 0 cophobe now. Night blindness, patchy. Let's get rid of thin-blooded. Golly, noodle. Romania. Wounded. Let's try to remove that. And disc. You. Whiz, wheelphobe. Unholy. Dodge and all that. Lazy eye. That's not gonna matter much. Everything is basically melee aside from solo. And Jace, Unquiet Mind, Risk Avenger. Player. Yeah, we got no one else to really do stuff with, so okay. Let's try again. So for our lineup, we got our Highwayman with point blank and melee options, and depending on the arrangement, when the shield breaker takes the front and the occultist goes. Actually, hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go switch out the Ancestor's Lantern as much as I want the surprise. Or should I remove the... Actually... Because we're gonna be shuffling around at the boss. Actually, yeah, you know what? I need to take the Ancestor's Lantern, so I'll probably switch that. Alright, so then for our shield breaker, we're definitely going to need something like this. Actually, were there enemies on the way that guarded? Although I could pull for positioning. Impale, no one stealths. And I'll probably take a Captivate, depending on the situation. And then we have Demon's Pull, Sacrificial Stab, a Mark here. And we have the Ancestor's Pistol to give us enough speed. Wait, what's that? Wait, does Crimson Court done mean there won't be any more Blood Aids? Yeah, like when you finish the Crimson Court, there's no more notifications here about the infestation levels in all areas. So the only way you can contract the Crimson Curse again is if you go back to the Crimson Court to do these fights. But because we beat the final boss of the Crimson Court, we can cure it by just going straight to the sanitarium and just curing it off like a disease. So we don't really need to worry about that anymore. Unless you want to build where you would rely on having the Crimson Curse on and gaining benefits from certain items. Yeah, I think that would be it. Alright. Here we go again. I swear to God, like, if we team wipe, like, I don't know, 2 more times, I think I'm just gonna drop the playthrough. But, yeah, okay, so the usual plan will be just sticking with this setup, but then as we proceed on to... Actually, would I want Open Vein with the setup? Actually, hold on, maybe just a Wicked Slice here for better base damage. Something like that. Alright. Okay, I'll take this setup but change it before the boss. I'll definitely change out Impale for, I don't know, probably Adder's Kiss or something like that. Maybe not Serpent Sway because, like, the block is good and useful and all, but if I have to sacrifice a turn of DPS while the rest of my team suffers, if I can, and basically extend the fight 1 turn longer than it should be, probably better to just go for this because the Shuffling Horror can take 2 turns it has 2 turns in 1 round. So we can at least get 10 damage off right away. Should we get the Blight off though. And we should be able to, thanks to the Spectral Spear tip here. I'm taking the Martyr Seal because I just want to be careful. Or I can just... actually... Actually, hold on. Actually, I could take the set so I don't have to worry about the guard. No, but the problem is that everyone else would have to... No, I can't do that. Because with Puncture, I can remove the guard for everyone else. But if I just take that Crimson Court set, it only applies to the Shield Breaker only, which means everyone will be focusing on the defensive growth or the other guy. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it like this. Alright. Actually, I don't think I really saw any obstacles, but would there still be spawns as blockades or something? Also, we see 0 blight. Like, there's just no blighting anywhere. As I don't see any keys, but I'm pretty sure it's a waste because all the rooms have been empty and just full of fights. And Holy Water, I think I'll actually take a whole bunch just so I can get that bleed resist up. And we'll definitely need a lot more torches, because with the cultist witches, they constantly remove torchlight at every opportunity, and I don't have time to kill them first when the other DPSs are basically knocking everyone down. So I think this is my setup again, and we'll just go.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols.
Are you really gonna have to listen to
great
this every
gongs
single time?
sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
AC4 is tough. Good luck with that, Kev.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
I wonder if the spawns are the same every time.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Obliterated. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Yeah, the spawns
and
are
purpose
fixed.
is made clear. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Gosh. I wonder though. I don't want to leave any corpses behind, because I don't know what you'll do. How does that work? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Inspiration and improvement.
Yeah.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, so it doesn't necessarily matter which... no, but then I guess the spawns are a bit different on each path. But I think... Actually, is it just fixed spawns in the beginning? Or... I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Organize this.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh my god. What is the surprise percentage for this place? You think they're all scripted spawns? The bottom path seems superior. I don't know, I never went the bottom path, so I don't know if I know. So terrible. I could try to pull so you can just try to run back. Gets rid of the corpse too. Huh. Oh, you still do that anyways. Okay. The finger. The. That's nasty. Yeah, running out of time with this. Unless I get the godliest quit in my life, that's not gonna do anything for me. Unless, I mean, no, we could still shoot, but I'd have to hit. I already hit. Hey Hexo, how are you doing? I should use riposte. See how to make me mad. Don't do it, Exo. You won't.
Success
Okay, you
so
probably would.
clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
God damn it, Hexo. No. And they really lower the torchlight super fast.
The light, the promise of safety.
Alright, triple crease.
Decimated.
Yeah, of course they move first because the man-at-arms is slow as balls. So slow. Give him the finger just to make fun of him for being such a slow character. I wish I had Grape Shot Blast, but it basically just tickles your enemy instead of killing them.
Is the weapon that cuts on its own. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, this time let's try taking the other path.
The match is struck.
Oh.
A blazing star is born.
Oh. Sorry, Summer, I have an autofilter for anyone even just mentioning that word. Oh, went off lethal. being guarded by this guy. Holy. No point in vulnerability hex so far. Might as well soften up the one in the back. Yeah, it seems like it's almost impossible to surprise enemies in the darkest dungeon. Are you serious? Oh, are you serious?
Annihilated.
Four. 3. Why 4?
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches. Destroyed. This expedition at least promises success. In Radiance, may we find victory.
That's 45 smug face. Alright. I wanna go. I never took the center room before. Oh, let's go around. Oh, fucking fire. Yeah, like, I never see a surprise even with this thing. It's either a ridiculously low base chance or something in the darkest dungeon, or it's just outright impossible. Let's see, wait, 115. Damage feels like it's impossible anyway. Oh, that's convenient. And random target 5%. They were expecting me. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. They do see everything. Through heart. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Nothing like a wasted turn. Oh, I get pulled too. That's not good. God damn it, Cav. I have a chance of killing, or I can go for a riposte. Or I can go for a shot on. Nah. Oh. You know what? Let me get a better turn order here. Oh, you resisted that.
Masterfully executed.
Man down. Three. Oh no. used up all my luck earlier. That crit heal stole all my luck for my future heals. Getting to that danger zone too. Damn. Are we Are you serious? Oh my. Ah. Take the stress free or dodge it. Why'd I bother? Ugh. Not a good fight.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I think I do need a camp here. Because I cannot afford having the stress go up.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship.
Calisthenic for minus stress. I think I have to do tactics here. I need to give everyone dodge. Alright. That's all we get. Alright, there's a malignant growth again. So I definitely want to kill the Raptor's cultists first because they'll provide too many heals. Or I can attempt to pull the Ascended Witch and go for a point blank right away. Or I can try. No, I can only pull these two. Never mind. The stress seems more important, but the flesh heal. Because if this goes wrong and I miss, because we're not gonna have the Man-at-Arms do anything, because his turn order is absolute garbage. I think maybe trying to pull the cultist would be my option. Huh. Do we really low roll completely on the Highwayman's speed check? Wow. 5 beats out of 9 because of low rolls. Alright, looking good. Ah, I chose it because it had a higher chance and we still failed it. Oh, we actually get pulled up with the man-at-arms. Nice.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Aw, something to move for the point blank. Oh, well. Yeah, gotta go. That's why I have this other stab as a secondary thing. It's not rebuffing.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Is virtue chance displayed anywhere? No, there's no virtue chance displayed on the info screen. You just have to figure out from people telling you on the wiki that it's a base 25% chance. Nice. Faster we can get rid of you. Hopefully an easier time with the boss. Damn. Yeah, that's it. Gotta pray. Nice.
Anger is power. Unleash it.
Too bad it doesn't increase accuracy. Hmm. %69% chance. Well, technically, your accuracy +5 from what people told me yesterday. Since apparently the hero to hit thing is misleading. You basically, whatever you see, then +5 is your true rate. So I don't get why they don't just fix it and just add a flat 5. Unless they want more of those, like, feel-good moments of, like, hitting when you think that there's, like, a chance to miss, but when there really isn't. Maybe it's a psychological thing that'll keep people happy. I don't know. Damn. Probably because they can? I don't see how you would F something up so much where you can't just fix it by changing the value by 5. That'd be a very big mess up of some sort. So you know what I'm tired of missing. Alright, so we have 2 more
Remind
battles
yourself
to
that
go on our buffs.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, change the skills one more time. Okay, we need to change to having open vein for bleed at this point because of that protection. And we need to change from having impale to adder's kiss, and then captivate, depending on shuffling. think we used Hand of the Abyss because I believe the Shuffling Horror had a lot of stun resist, if I remember correctly. Excuse me. Weakening Curse would be good. Actually, yeah, this is... No, but I said I wanted to keep the Demon's Pool so I can clear away the defensive growth if I kill it, right? Or, no, it probably won't be worth it. Because usually the Occultist would go first, or at least in the beginning of the turns. That end I'd have to be in... I'd have to be in anywhere but the front. So I think lower protection works. It could work because it gives our Highwayman more damage since it doesn't, or since the Highwayman doesn't pierce armor. Also, I need to redo skills here. Rampart. That's good repositioning, maybe. Actually, maybe not. Brush. Guard. Retribution. Buff. Maybe I'll remove guard actually and just take bolster. Yeah, so buffs up anytime I'm not in position, or anytime I'm in position 4, basically. As for you... Yeah, I'm thinking about taking the Weakening Curse, but... I don't know. Yeah, actually... Like, I think I kind of... or didn't finish talking about the speed thing, but... Because usually when you would try to kill the defensive growth... what was it? Like, when you try to kill it, it comes back. But then, because usually the Occultist turn will pass before you get to kill it, probably, or you would have the Occultist deal the finishing blow, as everyone else is a bit too fast, then... Actually, this is probably useless. So I'll probably just take this setup or something like that. Alright. I'll think about this one more time because if I get another wife, I'm gonna be so disheartened. The Bella would be nice. I'd rather use the riposte though. Oh, I wonder if I should even try killing the priest like I did last time, or just go straight for the Shuffling Horror. Like, although the problem is the priest is a second attacker, so it can still do a lot of good base damage on top of bleeding, on top of everything else the Shuffling Horror does, but then I'd have to deal with the defensive growth afterwards if I do kill it. Can the guard thing be stunned? No, not really. It has a high base chance of resisting it. But we can avoid it because we have Puncture. Because when you use it, it has a very high, basically a guaranteed chance to make an enemy unguardable for a few turns. So that's why I have this, so we can ignore that when it comes up. But the problem with the defensive growth is that it has the additional accuracy and crit up that it provides to the boss. But I guess I'll just have to tank it and just go along with it. Because I can't, unless I'm forced to, I can't deal with the defensive growth. It's just a waste of time. So I think I'll just go with this setup and see how it goes, probably. Alright. round 2. Although, if it's in the back... Deal with it until it's... Oh. And try marking... Or I can just weaken the damage and stuff. Yeah, I think that might be better.
A devastating blow.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about. Actually, I forgot to take this as well. Front and center. Relations. Yeah, that's all I was thinking about.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Actually... Yeah, maybe I can just skip over the Cultist Priest. Let's go for it again.
A decisive pummeling. Blow.
Oh, I resisted. Well, I mean, that makes sense, like, with that resistance on Blight. 4 damage, 1. Nice! 3 turns. We still gotta deal with this guy, though. Yeah, I did make it hard, or obviously I made it hard for myself when I killed the cultist first. But, alright. Oh wait, we can't shoot it because it's in the front. I'm dumb. Bleed resistant.
Precision.
Alright.
Power.
Hey, there's a tentacle idol I ditched a long time ago.
Pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh my god, they all got disease. Irrepressible. Too bad we can't ever bring you back into the darkest dungeon because never again. The worries. He has such a strong like finish too when he got the powerful virtuous thing. Oh my freak. Oh my god. Come on! You just killed a shuffling horde!
have merely glimpsed the edge of the abyss.
Wow, Blade
It is
lost
enough
money.
to trigger the cycle of revelation. Now, like me,
Success in
begin
Darkest
to see
Dungeon
things
has inspired
as
all
they
heroes.
truly are.
Huh, stress removed from everyone, interestingly. Yeah, there's the never again thing. Oh, cool, you get a special, like, thing if you survive the Darkest Dungeon. Wait, on the plus side, they no longer count in your roster size? Oh, they don't? Oh, you're right. Huh, that's cool. Oh, hey. You know the thing about Virtue Chance we mentioned earlier? I'm taking it. Yeah, let me see. Who have returned from successful have seen too much or will be stressed upon re-entry. The geometry of the place is all wrong. The geometry? I've seen enough of the Darkest Dungeon. Fair enough. Activate 3 Iron Crowns. The creature's gestation must be interrupted. Overwhelm the defending force and illuminate the beacons. Force the thing to... The thing from the stars? No, not thing from the stars, but the thing. So that's why they gave us the 3 things from the previous quest. Yeah, you did live, Cav. Nice. Okay, we're putting all 3 of you into the loony bin, and hopefully you can forget about the horrors you've seen. Okay, probably not. Like, look at this. We're basically locking in nearly everything already. Yeah, I ain't training anyone up from level 2. They'll go scarred for life. I wonder how they're gonna live with that. On Revelation... Wait, Revelation? Wait, Revelate 100%. Wait a second. This is a similar thing to the Miller's, or to the Mildred Locket. So that means we're gonna fight something, or whatever, right? That has a revelation thing. So if we don't take this, we'll take full damage and 100% stress for what I assume a guaranteed death. Or something, right? So wait. So we only get 3 of these trinkets. So new enemies in the next dungeon that use Revelation. So they just remove Virtue Chance. Oh wait. I have to remove the Virtue Chance thing because I can only lock in 3 quirks on one person. Oh, really? Wait. Really? Hold on. Quirk management, Up to 3 positive quirks per hero can be locked. Oh. Huh. It happened to you too. Thanks for telling me, Yeah, I guess it would be pretty broken if you can lock in everything, but, I wish they'd tell you that. Like... anything... anything here? Like, seriously, like... there's no reason to hide away information like this. It's so annoying. I would have really screwed myself then, because I'm not sure which one of the three would have removed. Would have hated if the Shrieker thing got removed here. Also, my global healing received. Games explaining themselves in current year. Is it really too much to ask for? Like... and... I hope people don't toss around random BS about, you know, learning from experience, my skill stealing from finding things out on my own, or some other random BS and dealing with that, or something as random things come up or something. It's like, it's just not good game design, or just thoughtlessness of the dev not thinking about, should they know about this? They don't need to know that they can only lock in 3 and they'll screw themselves out of their money and everything later. Wait, it does show it? Show the cross instead of... wait, what? Oh, they just don't let you lock in the... man, like, you're always so used to locking in quirks that you don't notice that you don't have the lock thing anymore. Or at least the pop-up would have been nice saying, hey, like, we noticed that you probably wanted to lock in a 4th one, but you can only do 3, so you want to remove one of these before locking in the other one. Like, it's a subtle way of telling, but I would much prefer, you know, large warning signs telling me, don't mess this up. Oh, well. I wonder what the next scroll taken would be. You ended up removing death blow resist once. Aww. I remember I ended up removing, wait, what was it? Oh god, that was a long, long time ago. Could we be here forever for me to try to find out which quirk I accidentally removed? But basically, there's like some useful perk and I removed it too. It's either something about plus life or something like that. I'm like, aww. I didn't realize I double clicked on that. Yeah, okay. What's another crew I could take in for the next run? Is it time for Senkai or Summer to make their debut in the Darkest Dungeon? It was nice having a highwayman for that, but things could be different this time. Flagellant? No, it'll probably take too long to get going. That and I don't know the resistance values of the new enemies in this dungeon too. You can just go for raw damage with Hellions. And then probably take a Vestal. Vestal with Hippocratic. And I probably want another DPS or secondary healer. Probably one of these two. Probably Scarlac would probably be my choice. So I think that would be the setup. Hey, Nettie. How are you? Minus 100% stress. Put that one on you. This one on Summer. This one on Scarlac. And our Hellion's gonna have to deal without that. Stress skills while camping. Wait, stress skills while camping? Oh, that's all companions, but not all of them are religious, though. Yeah, none of them are religious. Actually, when do I want the set? Yeah, probably want to get the set. Actually, maybe I should get Virtue Chance on my Vestal. Just so I don't have a healer that's going to end up not doing anything. Probably the Tentacle Idol on Scarlac, maybe? Yeah, I mean, he does have Unyielding, so we are at 85% Death Blow resist. Although it will suck once we get to the front line, though. Although I guess that's when you would take Sidearm. Should you have to deal with shuffles and everything, because that's your last resort weapon. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. But you kinda gotta take it anyways. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll have to change up a lot of things as well. Alright, but I think I'm gonna go stop here for tonight, guys. It's been like 4.5 hours of this, and I believe, depending on how the next session goes, we should be able to wrap it up tomorrow night. I'm totally not broke on money. Oh yeah, like after getting the bank district. What was it? Where was it? Yeah, after getting the bank and making sure I skimp out on a decent amount of like stuff for a while and selling a lot of useless trinkets, the interest does build up to a point where you can just spend the amount you earn in interest and bank everything else from your loot as you exit and succeed with your dungeon run. So that's basically how the money got to a point where it is right now, so you can basically freely spend however you like. Like anytime you go into, at this point, the Darkest Dungeon, just max buy whatever you can and just go with it. But yeah, I think I'll stop here for tonight. I don't want to go too late into the, or too late past midnight and stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna go exit here, and next session, the last quest of the Darkest Dungeon. And also, if I do end up wiping like a couple more parties to a point where it would just take too long to refarm new heroes to bring back to the slaughterhouse, basically, I think I'll just kind of move on at that point. So either way, win or lose, we'll be wrapping up the Darkest Dungeon. So anyways, I've been rambling on long enough.